Caryota urens is a species of flowering plant in the palm family, native to Sri Lanka, India, Myanmar and Malaysia, perhaps elsewhere in Indo-Malayan region WH. They grow in fields and rainforest clearings. It is regarded as introduced in Cambodia. The epithet urens is Latin for stinging, alluding to the chemicals in the fruit. Common names in English include solitary fishtail palm, Kithul palm, Toddy palm, wine palm, sago palm and Jaggary palm. Its leaf is used as fishing rod after trimming the branches of the leaf and drying. According to Munir Williams, it is called Moha Karan, delusion maker. In Sanskrit, it is one of the sugar palms. Description of the plant. Caryota urens species is a solitary trunk tree that measure up about 15 meters in height and up to 30 centimeters wide. Widely spaced leaf scar rings cover its gray trunk which culminate in a 6 meters wide, 6 meters tall leaf crown. The bipinnate leaves are triangular in shape, bright to deep green, 3.5 meters long, and held on 60 centimeters long petioles. The obdultoid pinnae 30 centimeters long with a pointed edge and a jagged edge. The 3 meters long inflorescences emerge at each leaf node, from top to bottom, producing pendant clusters of white, unisexual flowers. The fruit matures to around 1 centimeter drupe, red in color with one seed. Like all Caryotas, the fruit contains oxalic acid, a skin and membrane irritant. As these plants are monocarpic, the completion of the flower and fruiting process results in the death of the tree. The Caryota urens is a palm native to the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, where they grow in fields and rainforest clearings. This palm grows up to 60+ feet high and produces large hanging clusters of flowers near the top. As these plants are monocarpic, the completion of T. flower and fruiting process results in the death of the tree. They flower from the top down, and once the last fruit on the bottom inflorescence matures, the plant dies. Caryota is the only genus of palm with bipinnate leaves. Each leaflet is about 30 centimeters long with one pointed edge and one jagged edge, and the distinctive shape accounts for the palm's common name is fishtail palm. The species name urens is Latin for stinging, referring to the fruit of this palm, which, like all Caryota palms, contains oxalic acid, a skin and membrane irritant. It's also known as the Kithul palm in Sri Lanka. The trunk is used for construction and is notable for its attractive appearance and strength. The trunk yields starch which is eaten in times of famine. The leaves produce strong fibers that are made into ropes, brushes and baskets. Kithul fiber, obtained from the fibrous vascular bundles of the leaf, is exported from Sri Lanka. The stem apex palm heart or palm cabbage can be eaten when cooked. Pulp of the fully grown-up plant is cut, sun-dried, powdered and is edible. This powder is considered cool and nutritious in coastal districts of Karnataka, India. Elephants love this plant, both leaf and the pulp as well. These sugar palms can produce 10 times more sap than palmyra or coconut palms, and the fruits are commonly fermented into an alcoholic drink, a palm wine or toddy. In addition, the sap can be boiled down into syrup or jaggery, a coarse dark brown sugar made from the sap that is popular in India and Sri Lanka. The treacle, uncrystallized syrup made during the sugar refining process of this palm, was highly valued by Sri Lanka's ancient monarchy. Sap from the region near Rajasangama, central Sri Lanka, is of especially high quality, so the villagers say the old kings are blessing them from the graves. Both the jaggery and the treacle are sold in local markets. Today, these palms are used as decorative materials, and in some areas it has been completely wiped out for short-term gains. Cultivation details. Plants are found in moist tropical climates where temperatures never fall below 10 degrees Celsius. The average annual rainfall is 1,500 mm or more, and the driest month has 25 mm or more rain. They can also succeed in warm temperate zones and in drier areas with an annual rainfall as low as 250 mm and 1 month or more where rainfall is below 25 mm. Matu. Replants can be killed by temperatures of 5 degrees Celsius or lower. Plants grow well in full sun, even when small. Prefers a moist, shady situation. Prefers a pH in the range 6 to 7.5. A slow-growing plant. A monocarpic species. Living for several years without flowering, but then dying once it has flowered. It attains full size in about 10 to 15 years, and flowers when 15 to 30 years old. It flowers from the top down. And once the last fruit on the bottom inflorescence matures, the plant dies. The daily yield per tree of sap for wine and sugar is 20 to 27 liters. When flowering begins, the inflorescence is stimulated to produce juice. The inflorescence is then bound into a candle form and tapped for its sweet juice by repeatedly slicing off the end of the candle. A tapping period may last for 10 to 15 years before the tree dies. Harvest for sago and other purposes is mainly from wild and semi-wild populations. The trunk yields 100 to 150 kilos of starch. Usually harvests for timber occurs when the tapping period has ended. Plant propagation. Seed. At room temperature the seeds remain viable for 30 to 90 days, depending on storage conditions. An experiment in Sri Lanka on the effect of seed storage and exposure to sunlight revealed a germination rate of 99% for seeds sown after 30-day storage in a dark room. Seed germinate in 2 to 4 months. Seedlings can tolerate sun while quite small. Uses of the plant. This species is called Kithul. In Sri Lanka, it is best known as the source of Kithul treacle, a liquid jaggery. The sap of the tree is boiled for many hours until it turns into the thick and dark treacle. Unique to Sri Lanka, Kithul treacle is used as a sweetener in both Sri Lankan and Western cooking. Toddy is extracted from the inflorescence, and is considered so. What powerful compared to toddy extracted from few other palm trees. Pulp of the fully grown-up plant is cut, sun-dried, powdered and is edible. It is sweet in taste. This powder is considered cool and nutritious in coastal districts of Karnataka. In Sri Lanka the powder is mixed with coconut milk and cooked to make Kithul Thalapa. Elephants are fed both the leaf and the pulp of this plant. The leaves possess strong fibers and are used for basketry in Cambodia, where the plant is named tunsay. The heart of the trunk contains a starch similar to sago, as well the trunk can be used for building. The fruit when its stiff hairs are removed, is pleasant and sweet to eat, and as elsewhere, the Cambodians cut the stalks to make sugar, which in turn can be made into wine. In Ayurveda recommends the use of Caryotaurens for seminal weakness and urinary disorders. The juice is applied on the forehead for hemicranias. In traditional medicine porridge prepared from Caryotaurens flour is used to treat gastric ulcer, migraine headaches, snake bite poisoning, as well as rheumatic swellings. The root is used for treating tooth ailments. The bark and seed are used to treat boils. The tender flowers are used for promoting hair growth. Other uses. A very strong, fine, soft and durable fiber is obtained from the leaf bases. It is used to make a wide range of products, but especially brooms, brushes, ropes, baskets etc. It is also used for stuffing cushions. A woolly substance, or scurf, scraped from the leaf stalks is used for caulking boats. It is also extensively used In machine brushes for polishing linen and cotton yarns, for cleaning flax fiber after it is scutched, for brushing velvets, and other similar purposes. The leaves are used for thatching. The mature wood is strong, heavy and durable. The stem yields an inferior timber sometimes used for construction purposes, especially in traditional buildings, for purposes such as planking, flooring, rafters, roofing, partitioning and fencing. And also for making spears. The stem, cut lengthways in half with its center scooped out, is used for gutters and drains, or to convey water over long distances. Polished stems are used as monoliths in modern houses. Also suitable for growing indoors as a houseplant. Resistant to deer.